So I can't believe it, guys. It's been 2 years since I moved to Ireland, and I'm so thrilled because it feels like it was just yesterday when I made that decision, packed my stuff and left my family, and then came into Ireland. Like, time flies so quickly. Where did all that time go? I'm so excited. I'm like, okay, why not just do a video about if I really love to stay in Ireland, not stay in Ireland, or why I really love to still be in Ireland even after 2 years. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned. Before moving to Ireland, I had so many options. I had the UK, I had the US, but I think I've said this before in my video. I'll be talking about the reason why I left my family to come to Ireland and practice as a nurse. Let's mention a few points from that video as well, but I just wanted to talk about this first. When I was actually searching about Ireland, I got to know that there are no snakes in Ireland. I'm that type that I'm really scared when it comes to reptiles, so I was like, oh, there are no snakes in Ireland. Okay. It was like definitely a yes for me because I just love the fact that I'm not going to walk through any bush or even not even go for any excursion or any tourism or anything. Like, snakes will be the last thing in my mind. Okay. I know there are snakes at the zoo. Some people, from what I've heard, some people still keep it like pets, but I'm not too sure. What I know is there are no snakes in Ireland, and I love that part. So I'll say it was also a major reason why I actually moved to Ireland, and I just love that part. The second reason is that if you live in Ireland for 2 years, you are eligible to have your stamp 4. Yes. So I'll be applying for my stamp 4 very soon. I've actually applied, waiting for my card and all of that. So I'm going to do a video exclusively for that and the process, some of the documents to present, the benefits of having a stamp 4. Okay, but what I can tell you for the purpose of this video is that you having your stamp 4 after 2 years means that you have 3 years more to go to be eligible for your citizenship, which is like a very big deal for me. Yeah, so I'll say it's very cool. Being in Ireland is very good, and this kind of opportunity is one in a million. And I think I just really love Ireland more because I've spoken with lots of friends in other countries, like European countries, and Ireland is a country that speaks English, and I think it's very easy on me, easy on most immigrants in Ireland. So I think it's a very good thing. Kind of works for many immigrants. I have a lot of friends in Finland, many other European countries that really want to move to Ireland because they speak English. So I think if I really want to be in Europe, definitely should be in Ireland, unless maybe I want to go to America or Canada or the UK, which seriously I've not really thought about it. Okay, so I think for the fact that it's one of the English speaking countries in Europe, it's what actually always makes it on my first list. The next thing I'm actually going to talk about again, why I really love Ireland and I still love to stay in Ireland, is the nature, like the green nature. It's a very beautiful country. It's a historical place. They have beautiful places that you can visit. I've not really been to a lot of places, but it's also on my list to start going to places. If your mom, it's not easy to have your kids traveling with you and all of that, but it's really on my project to really start traveling, to really explore Ireland into detail. But so far I've been to some lovely places and they are all really beautiful. They have like a cliff of Momo, so I'll also try and do a video on some of the beautiful places you can also visit in Ireland. Okay, so let me not bore you about that, but the green vegetation, the environment is so serene. Like, it's a very beautiful place. Sometimes I just drive on some of the roads and I'm like, wow, I just love the scenery. I just love how the place looks, guys. Like, it's a very beautiful country. They have lots of places for you to actually see. I know most of these movies that are actually done, this kind of ancient movies and all of that, were actually shot in Ireland. Forgot most of the names, but seriously, guys, they have lots of castles. Yeah, for me, I'm not really moved by castles, guys, because I have lots of castles back home. Okay, so that's fine. But they have a lot of mountainous areas, a lot of beautiful places, a lot of parks for kids. When it comes to the coastal parts, who are also very beautiful. They have lots of flowers, like the green nature of the place. Guys, it's so beautiful. It's a very beautiful country, very serene, if I'll say. It's not really like going to London to see all the tall buildings. If you really love nature, I'll say that Ireland will be the best option for you. And then the next reason why I really want to stay in Ireland would be that they have very lovely people. Yes, it's not like 100%. You might meet some some people that are not really friendly, you know. It's like kind of scanty, like it's not really there. Most of the people are really nice, even if they don't really like you. They have a way of, you know, just at least accommodating you for the meantime, okay, which I'm not going to say that it's like a pretense, but at least they try to make you comfortable most often. For me being here 2 years, hardly have I seen anybody treating me, or even when my family even came in, like really bad. Like you see lots of older people being so nice to you, trying to make you very comfortable, make your family very comfortable. Anywhere you find yourself, you won't really feel like isolated, okay? Going to church, going to like restaurants, going to the park, you know, most of them are so nice, even at the countryside, very accommodating, very lovely people. And I think, like, you know, that kind of community sense is also really there. I think being a family person, I'll say that it will always be an option, and I'll always like encourage people to really choose this place because the sense of security is top notch. It's really good. The next thing I'll actually talk about is like their rich culture. They have such a lovely culture, like their St. Patrick's Day, Galway Art Festival, like lots of parades and all of that in Ireland. And I think if you are that type that really love like cultural stuff, you're going to really enjoy it. So you become part of it, even when you don't really understand the main reason why they do some of the things here. Even when you attend those functions, you see them, you know, engaging with you, and then they really want you to actually understand and also have a feel of their culture. Like most of us can't just wait for St. Patrick's Day to wear our greens, to show off our greens, you know, and at least join the parades, like cheer them on. You know, it's kind of, I just love the way they really appreciate and kind of really love their culture, and they don't play with their parades, you know, and all of that, like to display their arts and all of that. And I think it's a very beautiful thing about them, because from where I'm coming from, they also really love our culture. Having such people, even here, I'll say, can really relate with them. If they love their culture, why not? Definitely, they are also going to respect their culture, like enjoy it with them. Like it feels like home to be here after 2 years. I've really enjoyed St. Patrick's Day for 2 consecutive times, okay, and I really love it so much. Glad I really opened myself to enjoy their culture in here. So the next thing I'll also talk about is the fact that I'll say that there are a lot of policies and stuff here. I feel like the government actually thinks about the people. I always tell people, if you're a family person, then definitely Ireland should be the best choice for you, because the government have lots of like welfare benefits, lots of projects. All the time they read their budget, and it's like they are thinking about the citizens and the non-citizens. Like most of their policies actually covers everyone, and I think it makes them kind of not exclusive, kind of special, because I've heard a lot of people from different countries, and unless you're a citizen before you are able to enjoy this and that, before you're eligible for some benefits. But that's one thing about Ireland I really like about them, okay? They involve everyone. When it comes to child benefits, they involve everyone. Back to school benefits, they have single parents, divorced parents, like they have everything that everyone at all can easily access. So they don't really just pick people unless you earn more than what is actually stated. You just have to be eligible, and then if you're eligible, why not? You fall in it. They have, when it comes to housing projects, guys, like every day they have policies that they actually implement that everyone enjoys or benefits from it. Myself, I'm also benefit from the cost rental, okay, and then recently they've brought like a lot of policies that will actually help those living in Ireland to actually buy houses, like flexible ways that you can actually go about to even, like, you know, acquire your own house, okay? And I think that's one thing I really love about them. Like currently you can apply, if you're a first time buyer, to even buy a house, you can apply to the government, you can get up to 30,000 euros, okay, free from your own taxes that you've paid. And I think it's really good. I've not heard from anywhere where the government is going to give you up to like 30,000 euros free for just to support you, okay? And they have like new schemes from the council as well, also going to support people who are willing to buy a house. You know, they are really trying to solve the housing issues. I know that it's quite difficult, but like it's good. For coming from Africa or coming from Ghana, I'll say that most of the policies that are usually done most at times do not really favor citizens. But here in Ireland, most of the policies that they do, I'll say, always favors the citizens, favors immigrants, you know, and I think it's really good. It's really good. At least when you have that sense of security, in case something happens, you can fall on it. When you have a child, you know where to go. When you are even jobless, there's a scheme for that to at least just sustain you so you find a new job. Like thousands of social welfare benefits, which is also going to be a different video altogether. All in all, like such things makes living here really comfortable. Like talking about like safety and security, I want to kind of add up that like there are low crime rates in Ireland. Like hardly would you hear people being attacked, you know, or or like getting shot on the roadside. You know, those kind of things are not really here. Or children being abused at school, or people calling your kids names. Like, I'm not saying it's not there, don't get me wrong, but like, hardly will you really hear such things. One way or the other, you can encounter some people, but like the sense of security here is really good. Generally, it's a very beautiful and a very peaceful country, guys, and I really love that about Ireland. And I'm also going to mention the fact that like there are a lot of amenities. I know I've done a lot of videos talking about that. Like their transport system is very good, the educational system is very good, their healthcare system is very good. Okay, so there are lots of options, lots of buses around in the cities, in the counties, even at places where you don't really get like buses really running. Okay, that is not really compared to the city. I'll say that like there are different ways that you can actually make your commuting kind of easy for you. Okay, like they have scooters. Like the scooters, you know, in Africa you cannot use the scooter because the roads are not good. At least here the roads are good. You can buy your own electric scooter and then just drive on. I kind of really like it. My kids also like it. So like you have those options. Okay, you have electric bicycle, you have access to bicycle. There are ways to even get loans to even buy them. Buying your own car, you don't really have to like save, pile it up before you can buy a car. Like you can easily buy a car, just call your bank and all of that. Buy, and then you are like, you have your own options. You can even buy a car as cheap as 1,500 euros, 2,000 euros, depending on your taste. Okay, so like there are very good options. They have lots of, when it comes to health, I'll say that it's a very good system as well. Kids at 8 years, they have free GP card, some free medical treatments as well. When it comes to maternity care is also free. I know that they also have lots of insurance that also covers people. Okay, then you also have medical card. Okay, so for people that do not really have good income, okay, like the low earners in the country, they are eligible for medical card and all of that for free healthcare. But if like you earn much, okay, you have a very good profession, then you have to like go for the insurance and all of that. But at least our kids are also benefiting, which is it's quite good. Okay, it's quite good. The educational system is good. It's free for our children as well. We get like double child benefit payments from the government in December, like for some time now, which is really good. They have the back to school payments for just to support children who are actually going back to school, if only you are eligible for that as well. So they have like lots of things in all those sectors, which really helps a lot. Okay, which kind of makes this place kind of lovely. So me just mentioning some of the social welfare benefits, I know I've said this lots of times, like the child benefit is for everybody can just access it. Like the other time I went for shopping, let me just chip this in, the other time I went for shopping and then I totally forgot. Like, I had a very strange budget, very strange budget. Okay, because I was like, you just have to follow like, you know, your budget for the month, and then I've totally forgotten that I'm going to get a child benefit. Totally forgotten. And then I opened my account like, oh, I have 420, you know, in my account. I was like, oh, so cool. At least I could kind of spoil my kids a bit. You know, some of the things that you could get here that you wouldn't really get from other places, you know, just to kind of chip that in. So it's kind of good. You can't see that 420 euros is, you know, it's nothing. It's something, guys. It's really good. Seriously, guys, it's a very beautiful place to live in. So the next thing I'm actually going to talk about is work-life balance. I believe that it's very important for me to actually include that in this video, because at least I've been here for 2 years comparing, you know, working and then managing the house, managing the family. How is that? I'll be like, it's really cool, like generally, because for my hospital like this, I run 84 hours per fortnight, like every 2 weeks. I go to work like every week. I have to run like 4 shifts and also 3 shifts. Okay, some like the government HSC is 37.5. Okay, which is, I know it's the legal hours per every fortnight. Okay, that's 7.5. So like you have lots of days off that you can easily be with the family, spend some time with the family. Like they are very family oriented. Like I would say, they really believe in spending time with the family, having time for the family. You know, it's something that kind of culture shock. Like when it's festive days, okay, you know, from where I come from, you have shop opening, you have bus running and all of that. But you come in here, you're like, oh, okay, those things do not operate on special days. They stay home and be with their family. So this is a kind of place that they always believe that, yes, you have to work, you have to earn money, but you still have to make time for your family. I think that work-life balance is really good. You have options to really spend time and then make time for your family generally, okay? Unless you really want to pick like some extra shifts. But if you don't really want to do those things, like you're going to have like 4 days in a week and then another 3 days in a week to really be with your family. So I think it's really flexible and it's like kind of cool. I'll say in all, Ireland is a very lovely place. It gives people a very big opportunity, even career growth, career advancement. Like, it's really good. You can really develop yourself. And then apart from that, let's talk about the citizenship. Even when you get citizenship, you can travel to over 185 countries in the world, okay? Because I know it's the fourth strongest passport in the world, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's the fourth strongest, guys. You even having a citizenship is kind of really cool. You can travel to lots of places. You don't just have to buy a ticket and then that's all. So 3 years to that. If you really find this video kind of helpful, why not just give your girl a thumbs up? If you have any topic that you really want me to do a video about, just put it at the comment section as well. And if you really enjoyed it, just support your girl, hit the like button, help share, and then let me know what you think about today's video. Thank you guys so much for all the support, and I wish to bring you guys more videos online. See you all soon on my next video. Bye.